victory. 4 straight, people. I am looking forward to this. Puck picked up by Hedman. Off a stick and they can't connect. Slides the pass over to Horvat. Pass to Palmieri. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. And now he moves it to Gonçalves. Fires it on net. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Tries to feed it over to Pulock. Oh, great save!
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Moves the puck up to Kucherov. Here's a shot! Oh, stops him with the glove! Great reflexes there!
Sorokin's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Vasilevsky's going to hang on for a whistle. Barzal's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Glove save made by Vasilevsky. Dished on over to Gensel. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Cirelli. Too many bodies in the way. From center they get into the attacking area. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Cirelli's got the puck. Denied by Sorokin. Gets the puck over to Barzal. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Tampa Bay's got him along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Gensel. Big time stop there. The Islanders have it behind the cage. Intercepts the pass. Snaps it on net. Big time stop.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Bang on pass to center in the neutral zone. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. New York's got control of it now from their own end. The Islanders move it in. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's intercepted by Point. And he takes the pass. 6 by the check. Denies him. He got all of it. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Lightning have possession along the boards. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, a little Catburger-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Quick feed to Cizikas. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Bolts win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Big time stop. Bjorkstrand's got it against the boards. Handles the pass. And he's got the answer for that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The home team is really under siege here in their own end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he shuts the door on that. Takes the feed at the point. And that sails over the net. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Islanders win the faceoff. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Shot along the wall. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. Slides it to Finley. Quick pass to James. They go on the attack through center. Picks up the puck. And that's off a stick. Moves it to the offensive zone. Moves into the slot. Unloads a shot. Stones him on the play. What a steal in his own end. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Barzal's won the faceoff. Great reach by Gonçalves. Scooped up along the wall by Schaefer. Slides it across. And a great save. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Taken along the wall by Kucherov. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Gonçalves. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Puck picked up by Point. Shuts him down.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Hammers him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that.
Oh, off the inside of the post. Pass back to the point. And that's a great heads-up play by Hedman. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Bolts are across the line and into the offensive end. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Sorokin's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. The Bolts take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Picks off the pass. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. Cirelli's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Ritchie. Takes the feed from the left side. Feeds it on over to McDonough. Getzel stick handling in his own zone. Pass stolen in the open ice. Moves around along the half wall. Hammers a shot. And that one's turned away. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by McDonough. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Picked up along the wall by Heineman. The Islanders played along the wing. And he can't hang on after that hit. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Islanders take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a strong effort on that play. Oh, it stops him again.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
The Islanders will play it in their own end. Shot! Long jam in front. That's broken up. New York's got the puck against the boards. Quick shot. Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scoops up the puck here. Tampa Bay's ready to go on the attack. Quick shot! Quick stop by Sorokin! Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Two players working it around in the corner. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. The Islanders ready to go on the attack. Vasilevsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Steps in and takes the puck. Here's a short pass to Chernak. Tampa Bay's on the attack. And he gives it over to Gonzalez. And that's a smart heads-up play by Ritchie. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and the play continues.
That was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
Here's a chance. Just gets enough to keep it out. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Ritchie. New York stopped the puck. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a pass back to the point. Can't get it to go. Here he is on the redirect. Points moving the puck through his own zone. They've got numbers. Great extension on his part to poke it away. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. And the puck's kicked free. The board's carried along the wall. Here's a shot. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Islanders start with the puck in their own end. Tosses it to Holmstrom. Barzal's carrying it ahead. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Along the right wing and into the attacking area. And he catches that one with the glove. Quick feed to Barzal. Pass across to Palmieri. Good check, frees the puck up. Moves it to Gensel. Oh, look at this. New York's gained possession along the boards. And now it's over to Horvat. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Look out, here they come on the attack. Taken by Duclair. Moves the puck. Bjorkstrand swooping in on the attack. Fires it. Grabs it with the glove. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Both teams readying here for the face-off. The Bolts win it. Quick pass to Destu. And turns aside the soccer with ease. Here's a solid collision. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Bjorkstrand. And he loses control of the puck. And that one's picked off. Moves it to Horvat. Grabbed along the boards by Kulak. Romanov's going to play it against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the frame has been played here. Still looking for our first goal. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Point. The Bolts going to work on offense. Way too much congestion blocks that. New York's moving it along the wing. And that's picked up by Gonsalves. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Barzal. And now he tries to get it across to Pulock. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Feeds it over. Oh, going wide.
You're in the spot, you've got to hit the net.
The Bolts gain control of the puck. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Drouin. There's a shot, and there's a save. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Barzal. Quick pass across to Kucherov. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Quick feed to Hagel. Up along the wing. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. No room for that one to get through. Ritchie swinging the puck through center ice. Dumps it in. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. Last save as it denies them again.
Vasilevsky's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the high.
Scores! What a shot!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored. So let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Tampa Bay's finding another level here in the back half of the first, now up by 1.
Well, they're playing their brand of hockey, aren't they, James? I mean, they've been so competitive, and it would look like this is a pretty tight game, but it's not when you look at the shot selection and the shot share. They have just dominated in terms of having the majority of shots on net.
He says, let's get physical on that play. And the puck's knocked loose. Quick pass to Declare. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. Can't maintain possession. And the stick breaks on the shot.
You can see him set up for the shot. Looks like he's in perfect position, and then his stick just explodes and he misses the net.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Tampa Bay's capitalizing their offensive abilities here in this first period. Finley's won it off the faceoff. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And he scores on the rebound. It's buried.
Coaches will certainly praise this type of play. I mean, it is the start. It is the beginning. The great spacing and timing to elicit a perfect poke check that allows his team to gain possession of the puck. Listen, he doesn't make this play. They don't have the puck. If they don't have the puck, they're not scoring.
The Islanders needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency. And they get rewarded.
Emerson on net. And it goes off course off a body. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen. Chernak's really laboring as he leaves the game, James. He's going to make his way down the tunnel with some assistance from the medical staff here because he cannot put any weight on that one leg.
They are going to have to do without him for the next indefinite period until we get a medical update here. Puck scooped up by McDonough. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. What a steal in his own end. Good stand-up hit. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. With the stop. The Islanders have it now. Takes the feed. Takes the shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck clears the zone. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Hedman. New York's got the puck in their own end. With some open space at center. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Drouin. The Bolts look to start the transition game. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Sorokin's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Pajot's quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Ask any goaltender, and you got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning, and you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here, and he can't find his footing, and as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
The Bolts must be feeling good about their game right now, up by 1 here in the late goings of the first.
Well, in their practices, they've been working on getting shots through to the net, and mission accomplished. They have been firing pucks from all areas of the ice, dominating in that area.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Tampa Bay's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Pajot's won the draw here in the defensive zone. New York's got it into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're out, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Works it across to point. And the puck skips away after that move.
Point's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Moves it to D'Angelo. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Kulak. New York's got it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that goes off a body. Slides it diagonally to Cirelli. Avoids the defender. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Tampa Bay's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Ford's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
Dishes it to Schaefer. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Stopped by the goaltender. Finds some space in the corner. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Douglas is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Bolts take possession off the face-off. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, great work getting the puck out of the zone.
James, when I played, this was my bread and butter. I never saw power play time, but I saw a ton of PK time, and you knew when that puck was on your stick, you had to clear it, not only to get fresh legs on the ice, but now you could contest the neutral zone and defend the blue line on entry. That is the critical piece to any PK unit.
Taken along the wall by Schaefer. Oh, what kind of save! Wow! Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Heineman's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And reaches out and uses the stick. Finds nothing but air on that shot. New York's got possession of the puck. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Cirelli's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Tampa Bay's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Looking to clear the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Picked up along the wall by Cirelli. Sends a pass over. And now he angles it across to Duclair. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Islanders have it against the wall. Takes the feed from his own end. The Bulls have possession shorthanded. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Sends it in on the attack. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. The Bolts kill off the penalty. Got to give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. This one, what a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Denies him with a save.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Tampa Bay's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. The Bolts win the defensive zone faceoff. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Pokes the puck away. New York's looking to break out of their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. New York's looking to break out. Drouin's got it in the offensive zone. Angles it over to James. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending. Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Bolts are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
The Islanders send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Vasilevsky. Trying to get it out of danger. And they clear the puck from the zone.
Well, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're in the middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And they get the puck out. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Great defensive effort with the stick. They clear the zone. Handles the puck. The Lightning have possession shorthanded. Moving into the attacking zone. Fires it into the offensive corner. Passes over to Duclair. Here's a short pass to Palmieri. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
Please don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any object is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. New York's won the draw to start the period, and they go right back to work on the man advantage. The Islanders have it now. Slides the puck over. Tampa Bay's penalty killers get a hold of it. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love that the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up scenes. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
Tampa Bay's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
And he's knocked off the puck there. And now it's grabbed by Horvath. Swing and a miss. And that's intercepted by Hedman.
Tampa Bay's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stiff position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Quick feed to Schaefer. Sends the pass over. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines. They're hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
And took that one out of the net.
Sorokin's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
And now he moves it to Drouin. From the point, they take control of it. The rebound there to be had. And they make no mistake about tucking that one home.
The initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
The Islanders have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within one.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gensel. Makes the save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
Tampa Bay's got it in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. Battling for it along the boards. Quick pass to Pellick. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Bolts gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Bjorkstrand. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Play is blown dead with the offside. Lots of time left in this period. The Islanders make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Sends it in deep. Puck sent over to Lilburn. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Tries to feed it over to Lee. New York's got the puck along the wall. And he takes a shot. And he makes the save. Quick pass to Gonsalves. Takes a shot. And not much on that one. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Bolts have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. New York's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Throws it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Now over to Palmieri. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. The Islanders gain possession. Moves it to Horvat. And now it's over to Palmieri. Shot! And he makes the easy save. Great pressure on the offensive end by Horvat.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Big stop right there. The Bolts gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, and the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area, and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Picked up along the boards by Bjorkstrand. Passed up ahead. Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Pushes it across to Ritchie. Makes the move in front. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of this save and how impeccable it was.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Finley's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. From the right side and up the middle. Great poke check on the reach. Quick feed to Barzal. Throws it on net from there. He was locked in there. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. The Bolts move to the offensive zone. James explores his options behind the net. They fight for it along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Drouin. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Quick pass across to Gensel. Gaining momentum up along the side. Quick shot! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Feeds the puck to Cizikas. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes control of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Dishes it to Heineman. And now he tries to get it across to Cizikas. Oh, great little takeaway at center. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Works it across to Cizikas. Puck grab by Hedman. Gaining momentum up along the side. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Gains the zone on the left wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Takes the pass. Quick pass to Horvat. A chance. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Can't hang on after that hit. Oh, a clutch save. Moves it quickly over to Schaefer. Oh, and a great hit up play to force the turnover by Horvat. Grabbed along the board by Paul. Moves it to Lilburn. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Receives the pass. Here's a chance with the stop. Sends it ahead to Kucherov. The Bulls moving ahead. The Islanders have it against the wall. Handles the pass at center. Puts it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Shows one to face off, and now let's see what they can do. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Slides it diagonally to Declare. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Kulak. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a short pass to Paul. Fires it. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sorokin.
Sorokin's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Big time stop there. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Pinned up along the boards. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Duclair. Trying to clear the puck. Well, that went sideways, but they still maintain possession. Taken along the wall by Gensel. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. And it's kicked away. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick feed to Barzal. Picks it up. Here we go. Puck picked up by Romanov. Barzal's crossed the line and gained the zone. With possession along the wall. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Here they come. New York's ready to go on the attack. The Islanders played along the boards. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off. And the puck's booted away. The Islanders set it up behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And he had an answer with that save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Tampa Bay's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. New York's got the win off that draw. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Quick pass to Palmieri. up along the wall by Pellick. New York's across the blue line. Here's a beat in front. Off the pipe. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Horvath. The Bolts have it from their own end. Great poke check on the reach. Passes it over. What a steal of his own end. New York's in transition. There's the whistle as the play was offside. More than half the period left to play. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Angles it over to Lee. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Broken up at center by Duclair. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Feeds the puck over to Hagel. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Slides it across. And he gets it up to keep it up. Grabbed along the board by Hagel. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him on the slapper. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone. The fans are nervous. Handles the puck from the left side. To the low slot. Oh, what a save in front. Oh, Bob stops him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, there's some body contact. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Gets the puck in deep. Feeds it to point. Nice zone entry from the right side. New York's looking to break out of their own end. And that was read perfectly. What a play by McDonough.
Tampa Bay's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Feeds it over to Holmstrom. Nice dish from the left wing. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Taken by Horvath. The Bolts gain possession in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Puck scooped up by Schaefer. Moves it on over to Drouin. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he sends it across to Gord. Slides the puck up from the left side. And now it's grabbed by Gord. Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. Big save by the goaltender. Moves it to Bjorkstrand. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And he easily stops that one. And now he moves it quickly to Lilburg. Puts it off the post.
The Bolts lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Tampa Bay's got the puck. Looks to make a play over to Paul. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Slides the puck over to Holmstrom. Uses the force on that hit. New York's regained possession of the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Islanders take it along the wall. From the slot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
New York's got the puck in their own end. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Getzel's taking it from his own end. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that's blocked. Up the neutral zone now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Easily turned away with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Bolts have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Tampa Bay's won the faceoff. Shot in front, and he comes up big again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Scrum along the boards. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. And now he angles it across to Finley. Broken up by Pellick. Gains the zone through the middle. Single stop by Vasilevsky.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
More than half the period has expired. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Pageau's won the draw there on the attack.
Love the way he maneuvers in that low slot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to shield, get that puck up on the backhand, and put it in.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Kucherov's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. The Islanders will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Tampa Bay's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Off the iron! Tampa Bay scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Oh, we heard the ping there, James, and he gets lucky with that one-timer as it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Bolts needed that strike, and it pays off now. Let's see what they can do with the lead in the back half of this second period.
Well, they need to turn it around, James, because they have not been the better team. They haven't had really any possession time. They've just been opportunistic. They got to find a way to turn this thing around and start playing better.
Here's a short pass to McDonough. And he takes the dish. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. The Bolts going to work on offense. Fantastic save! Kucherov's exploring options with the puck. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Tampa Bay's got a one-goal lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Takes the puck at the point. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Tries to feed it over to Kucherov. Now a quick pass to Gonçalves. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Point. Quick pass across to Declare. Puck grab by Mayfield. With some open space here in the neutral zone. For the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Feeds it over. There's a save. And that's poked away by Hagel. Back to the point he goes. Oh, what a save there with the glove.
Neutral is having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Tampa Bay's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. The Lightning have the puck in their own zone. Shot! And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Running up Main Street and on the attack. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Quick feed to Hedman. Cizikas carries the puck in his own zone. Dumps it in. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Cizikas. The Bolts have it from their own end. New York's got possession at center. Takes the shot. Oh, what a glove save there! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late going to the frame. Tampa Bay's clinging to this 4-3 lead. The Bolts win the draw here in their own end. Lilberg's got it in the defensive end. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's intercepted. Block in front. Slides the puck ahead to pull up. Moves it quickly over to Marcel. Puck picked up by Lilleberg. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Lightning have taken over in the neutral zone. Loses the coverage there. Sends it into the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Gensel. On the attack along the boards. Shuts him down. Moves it to Drouin. Good heads-up play to bat it down on the ice. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Here's a centering pass. And another pass. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Moves the puck to Heineman. The Lightning have possession now. Gaining steam here off the attack. New York's got it behind the net. Taken along the wall by Schaefer. Through center. Tampa Bay's got it in the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Taken by Lee. Fires it on net. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Tampa Bay's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. The Islanders win the faceoff. To the front! Big-time stop! Picked up along the wall by Palmieri. And the middle frame almost done. And a great save! The Islanders scooping up along the boards. Works it across to Gord. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Picked up along the boards by Romanov. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Across the line, down the left wall. Slides it diagonally to Drouin. Stones him in front.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And that's broken up. Dishes it off. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a stop there.
The action area is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Cirelli's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Duclair. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Do you want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season tickets. Guarantee your seat for the upcoming playoffs. Call the box office for more information or check out our website.
"40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Puck is dropped on the third, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Bolts are in the lead in the third period. It's been an entertaining game of hockey, but it's all about the offense and how much you can generate. Sky-high numbers off the charts, but zero defensive metrics on display.
Tampa Bay is moving it up the ice. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Angles it over to Pulock. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Vasilevsky.
He's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Bolts have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Across the line along the left wall. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
Sorokin's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Tampa Bay's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. The Islanders win it in the defensive zone. Solid check to slow it down. Quick feed to Barzal. Laying the body. That's gloved by Vasilevsky.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Barzal's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Gains the zone from the right side. To his teammate. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes a shot. Makes the easy save with the glove.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Slides the puck across to McDonough. Glove save made by Vasilevsky. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Bolts lead at 4-3. The Islanders will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Puck scooped up by Gourde. just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Sorokin. Tries to get the puck to lead. The Islanders gain the zone. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Paul. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Schaefer's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, when you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum. But this face-off's won, James. They're going to set up in the umbrella. You know that they want to pull the coverage up high, work that puck down low. They'll have someone in front to be able to screen, but they'll also be looking for cross-seam passes to attack the net.
And he's got that one. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. Tampa Bay's regained possession of the puck. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Pajot's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. New York's got a hold of the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Lots of time left in this period. It's been a fun one here tonight. 4-3 hockey game. The Islanders come up with the defensive zone draw. Quick pass to Holmstrom. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Shuts him down.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Nice zone entry from the left. Moves the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Comes up with the steal. Moves it quickly over to Pajot. Looks to pass it to D'Angelo. Quick pass across to Paul. Shot! Big time blocker stop by Sorokin. Back-to-back saves there.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
Cirelli's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Horvat's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And off the draw, they win the face-off. New York's got a chance to work the transition game now, short-handed. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. Enters the offensive zone from the left. New York's got the puck behind the net. Moves it to Horvat. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Gustus got it along the wing. Quick shot. Here's a side the slap shot. Wow. And another save.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His team's got to help him out.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And he gets in front of that one.
Didn't Flamingo there, and if you want to be on the PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Oh, that's a great shot out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Here's a short pass to Hagel. The Bolts carry it along the wall. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Works it across to Lee. Takes the feed. The Islanders play it along the wing. On the back end. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a one-goal game here. 4-3 is where we sit. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Quick feed to Schaefer. And he takes the pass. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Takes the pass on the left wing. Here's a chance. Close save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Bolts have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Paul's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. This one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. Passes it over. Oh, he makes a save. Just not enough to keep it out. Back to the blue line. Palmieri stick handling in his own zone. Here's an odd-man rush. Puts it on in. Oh, what a stop by Vasilevsky.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Denies him. He got all of it.
And the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Well, this power play has already connected once, looking to cash in again here, James. I love the options that they have on it. It keeps it unpredictable. When it's unpredictable, real difficult for the PK to find out where to go first.
Pajot's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it over to Pellet. Grabbed along the boards by Holmstrom. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Pajot's lugging the puck. Tries to get it over to D'Angelo. Quick pass to Pellet. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves the puck behind the net. And he moves it up to point. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Fires it, denies him.
Well, no smelling salts needed here. He's shaking it off as he takes from him the gauge. He made the save, so that's going to make him pretty happy.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Schaefer's moving the puck through his own zone. Wait for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Bolts gain control of the puck. Ford's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's to Kucherov. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Uses the boards with the bank pass. The Bolts gain possession. New York's got possession while undermanned. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Beats the puck up to Barzal. And he can't hang on after that hit. Handles the pass. The Lightning have the puck on the attack.
Romanos almost ready to get back on the ice.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Bolts have it now. Power play has expired.
A great kill and the ability to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Lee's got it against the boards. Tampa Bay's got the puck now. With some open space at center. Passing through it, and that's stopped. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Plays the body into that play. Slides it diagonally to Gord. Directs it on over to Dastu. Rocks him on the play. Moves the puck. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Palmieri. Pushes it across to Cizikas. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shot! Steps in front of him for the block. Angles it over to Cizikas. Down the right side and into the zone. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. And now he moves it to James. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. No quarters given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Moves it to Palmieri. Gets the puck in deep. The Islanders have it behind the cage. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Palmieri. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Here's a short pass to James. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. This is just a great goal, James, and just reiterates that in today's game, the hands are separate from the body. He's stumbling and still has his eyes on the puck. Not in the greatest position, but manages to get a shot off that beats the tender.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Bolts now lead by 2. Horvat's won the draw. Takes the feed. There's a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Tries to feed it over to Gensel. Tries to get it to McDonough. Moves around along the half wall. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Slides it on over to Gensel.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Makes the glove stop. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the back half of this period, the Bolts lead by a pair. It's 5-3. Tampa Bay's got it, and they're on the attack. Quick feed to Hagel. Quick shot. Turns it away. Passes it over to Lee. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot. Oh, that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Right through center and into the offensive zone. New York's got the puck in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. And now it's over to Cirelli. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
Listen, James, he's not going to get credited with a point here, but it all starts with him. I mean, you got to be physical in this game. You got to engage. That's exactly what he's known for, and he does it perfectly. He executes, he creates the turnover, and a goal results.
Tampa Bay's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Can't hang on to the puck after picking it off. Big time save by Sorokin.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Tampa Bay showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Tampa Bay's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Barzal's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Vasilevsky's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Feeds the puck to point. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Taken along the wall by Point. Feeds it down low. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Barzal.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. And when you're up, you got to know it. And you got to game manage and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
And he's able to handle that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Islanders win the draw. Moves the puck over to Horvat. Slides it across. And that's off target as it hits a body. The Islanders going to work on offense. And he shuts the door again. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Bjorkstrand's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Sends it out front. Picked off in front. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Quick pass to the tunnel. Here's a chance on the attack. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Slides it back to the blue line. Takes a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Sends it over to Ritchie. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. And they'll dump it in. Looks to get the puck over to Pellet. Takes the pass. The Islanders are on the attack. The Lightning have the puck in their own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. Finley's going to play it to the corner. And now it's grabbed by Peugeot. From center they get into the attacking area. Fires it on net. Great save by Vasilevsky. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Tampa Bay's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. And they win the draw in their own end. Passes it to Kucherov. The Bolts move to the offensive zone. Moves it to Point. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. The Bolts have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Picked up along the wall by Kucherov. Handles the puck. And there's the save. Takes the feet in the back end. Puck exits the zone. The Bolts have it now. Shot with the stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Came up with a nice save. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Hagel. Takes a shot. Goalie with a stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Cirelli's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that goes off a player. New York's moving it along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Bolts will play from the defensive zone. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. Shot! Too much congestion in front. And some good footwork to kick it away. Gets on the attack of the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. A shot! And he snags that one with the glove. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Tampa Bay's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The Bolts win the faceoff. Quick shot! And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. The Bolts have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Paul's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to Horvat. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Here's a shot. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Hedman's taking it from his own end. Passes on over to Cizikas. Quick shot! And there's a glove save on the play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Tampa Bay's won the faceoff deep in their own end. Great pressure forcing the turnover. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Slides the puck over. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick pass across to Hedman. Looks to set up at the point now. That's blocked.
He's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Kucherov. Intercepts the pass. Fantastic save. Vasilevsky's going to hang on for a whistle.
Lee's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
The Bolts are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Points won it off the faceoff. And now he passes it to McDonough. Sends it over to Barzal. Avoids the poke check. Big stop right there. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Picked up along the boards by Point. The Bolts gain possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Grabbed along the boards by Mayfield. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a chance, and that shot dies in traffic. Scooped up along the wall by Himmel. Romanov's got it in the defensive end. Moves by the check. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. And he makes the save. He to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Tampa Bay's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. The Bolts win the defensive zone face-off. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Slides it across to Finley. Taken along the wall by Palmieri. Gaining momentum up along the side. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. New York's got it along the wall. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Bolts moving ahead. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Schaefer. Oh, comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Bolts wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he passes it up ahead to Gensel. Sends the pass over. And that one's stolen at center ice. Cirelli's got it in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Moves the puck into the attacking area. That goes wide. The Bolts will play the puck from behind the net. Gensel stick handling in his own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, Walker save and an absolute beaut. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great scene. Picked up along the wall by Pullon. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Bolts really put on a special teams performance here tonight, Pounder.
Yeah, it was a clinic. It was a clinic in movement and utilizing different options. They kept the PK guessing, and they were rewarded for their efforts.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.